Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Another beautiful day. Do some trash picking here in the low 70s to start off the morning. It was a long night last night. Finally fixed the tractor. Took about 4 hours to replace a gearbox. What's all this stuff? That's all plastic. It's all plastic. Look like metal, but it's plastic. It's the bumpers. Nope, what in the world? Got a wild cat just hauling butt down the road. Alright. So it took me about 4 hours with my neighbor. We couldn't get a bolt off. Then eventually I had to drill it out. It's always something. You know, whenever you're replacing something or repairing something, it always is something. A 20-minute project turned into 4 hours, but finally back into the slew of things. I'm going to take a left here. Usually I take a right. Go down this way. And yeah, let's try to find some treasure and make it a good one. Do a little auction thing. I don't know if I'm going to run to the thrift store. Still got a ton of things to donate, but been very, very busy this summer with a lot of other things besides thrifting, so it's kind of been put on the back burner. Let's get into it. Let's make this a good one. Not even joking. Probably 4 houses down from last week. These guys show up again. Wild. They're running back to where they were last week. 2 weeks in a row. I don't... I guess it is what it is. Free roaming chickens here in a town. This might probably has like a little chicken coop in front of their house. Don't know. There's tons of cardboard down there. I got up here on the left. Chairs. Alright, back here there was the place who threw away a bunch of luggage a while back, and I probably should have grabbed it, but I chose not to. That's nothing. That's garbage. That's the luggage. You seen this? That's nothing. It's a golf club. Oh man. I thought this was a cane. It's an umbrella. That's kind of disappointing. I thought there was an older umbrella in there, like an old cane umbrella. It's not. I'll grab this for scrap, but was not my intentions here. Huh. Is this person serious? What are we doing? Oh, they're going over there to park. Thought they're about to steal my treasure. These things look like they're in really good shape. Tomato. I don't know if they're called, what are they called? They're for tomatoes. They're grown plants that grow up like a vine. I thought there'd be tomato trees, but I feel like they have a different name besides tomato trees. Really good shape. Yeah, do you want them? Yeah, you can have them. You can have both of them if you really want them.
No, just need one, because actually you have the garden over there. I would like one.
Do you want the whole thing, or just...
I just need one.
Alright.
Like one of the more heavy-duty ones. My tomato is getting crazy right now.
That one's kind of...
Oh, that's got a ring with it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna rain. A mysterious suitcase. It's more intrigued by this suitcase than the Razor scooter. It's kind of nice. It's broken on the bottom though. It's all split. You guys can kind of see it. See, it's all falling off, breaking apart. Hey, a chair. It's this way. Alright, one heck of a watering can. Made it to the auction. Trash is done. Nice 2-minute salt right here. Those are sought after. That's pretty cool. Everything's all tarped up. Like I said, it's gonna rain probably here shortly.
$15, 10. $10 for him, 10. Anything in the road, 10. Hit 10, 11, 10, 10. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. $8 rate, $8 rate, $8 rate, $8 rate, $8 rate. That's $7 rate. $8 rate, $8 rate on that. That's $7 rate. 7 there, 113. 21.
I have 3 here. We're gonna go 4. 3. We're gonna go $4. 3. We're gonna go 4. 3. 4. $3. 137. Nope. Yeah, what fire brush is your grinder? 114.
Room.
P. 34.
Bucket.
135. Anyone else? $3. 11.
Alright, so I bought these. These actually sell extremely well. I bought them for these. The balls right there for your trailer. I needed one for myself. And I don't know what size I need. And there's 3 different sizes there, and they're like $8 to $10 at the hardware store. So now's the time to buy them, especially for $3. Can't beat that price. Okay, so I left the auction, came home for a little bit. What do you got in your nose, Salsa? You got your nose. Oh, do the shakes. We're gonna take Salsa out right now. I'll quickly run Salsa outside, give her lunch. Then we're back on the move again. The cicadas are really loud. Then we're back on the move again, and we're going to the thrift store. But left the auction, really didn't buy much. Only bought that 1 bucket. Really wasn't much there for me. I'm starting to get out of the auction mood. Maybe we'll get back in the thrifting mood here shortly. But Salsa's going to go to the bathroom. She's going to get her lunch, and we'll be on our way. Good old Salsa. It's always great whenever I come here. I love looking at like the bric-a-brac section, just seeing what have I possibly dropped off. I bet they throw away 80% of stuff that I drop off. It's not even, I don't know. Wii Sports Pad. Oh, buddy. It's like a mason jar holder. It's knockoff. It's not an actual one, but you put the mason jar in there, you carry it around, all that fun and dandy stuff. I've had a bunch of them. I've noticed whenever you like start doing crazy things to mason jars, you can always add more value to it. So if you add marbles, even if they're new one, adds value. If you add one of these holders, it adds value. If you add a lid, it adds value. That's one thing with mason jars. It's one of those green egg ones, or green. It's green kitchenware. I don't know, or green kitchenware. I've never heard of that. Morpheus. It says men's medium. This thing looks like it can fit a kid. That's not fitting me, bud. And it's stained. That might even be a cigarette hole. That, I don't know, unless it's supposed to be like skin tight. It's got another hole in the back. Found this Reebok jacket and I picked this guy up. This is an older Reebok jacket, the big logo on the back. It's a puffier jacket, so I want to save this. It's like $7, $9. So I want to save this for the winter. I think this will be a $50 piece in about 3 or 4 months. So that's a good score. I always like picking up clothes because it's so easy once you kind of get an idea of what sells and what doesn't sell, to kind of find a couple good things at thrift stores. So I grab that. And oh no, stained. Belly stains. Not good. There's a couple. Some are white stains, some are that green. Oh, never mind. This whole neck is all stretched out. So we're going to stay with the Reebok jacket. I think that's a good score for $9. They have a North Face right here. Nice puffy. I think it's a knockoff. Just doesn't seem right. It's all torn up. $33. So we're going to grab the good old Reebok. Alright, well that's going to kind of conclude it for this video. This is Wawa's. I have had a lot of people ask me, a lot of times in live streams, if there's a Wawa's here. It seems like to be like something that, for some reason, a lot of people are curious about it. But yeah, we have Wawa's. It's pretty much just like Sheets. If you guys have a Sheets, there's also a lot of other things. Wawa's kind of just like a gas station. I'm trying to think of like maybe Tim Hortons is kind of like this in Canada, but I've never been to Canada, so I can't answer that question. But Wawa's Hoagie Fest is now over, which is kind of a shame because you can get sandwiches pretty cheap. But that whole Hoagie Fest thing, it's like you get a foot-long sandwich for $5. Holy moly, almost got clipped. And yeah, that's dinner for today. And I'm going to be signing off here. We'll catch up with you guys tomorrow for another fun adventure. See what we get into tomorrow, and hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, smack that like button. Catch you guys tomorrow, and as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.